Okay, let's start learning Python. I'm just gonna assume you don't know anything about coding or anything like that, so this shit's gonna be the basics, like the basics. Okay, so if I go x equals 4, at the minute that's a variable x. In some languages you have to do int x, like in Java. Python you don't, you just have to do x. It does it itself. It's like JavaScript with, in its way it does its variables, but at the minute you don't know this, so that's a number. This at the minute is a number. It's also known as an integer. A string, which is a word that as if you were talking at the minute, like I am, you would do, say a word equals this, makes it a string. At the minute it's a string. Just doing that, it's a string, but it's an empty string. So if I put hello in it, that means this word equals hello. So you want to do a simple script like the system says hello. So you go print word. This takes the word variable and prints it to the console down here. You run it, you can see it says hello. Simple, yeah. But if I do this, which is +4 or plus x, you see this error. Well, it should error. Yeah, we have an error. We cannot, the program at the minute is trying to plus the two strings together. It can't do a string and an int. So if it was hello Bob, it would say hello Bob, but it can't say that with a 4. But then if you want to actually do it, you have to cast it as a string. So the system's like, oh, that's a string, that's not a 4, that's not an int, like. So you just, there, hello 4. That's simple. So you have your x equals 4, that's an int. Word equals word, that's a string. With this you can do other stuff, like for the first program you want to write, say print what is your name, asking the user for its name, not name. So you want to store it as a variable. You want to store his name as a variable, so you go user equals input. This will take what you type in the console and store it in the user. And if you want to print it, you go hello and then plus the user. And as we already covered, it's okay to plus two strings together. It's called appending. It's a common thing, but you're not allowed to do it for ints and other types. So input, so it should say we can now type. We can go Bob, hello Bob. That's it, simple. With, on the other hand, if you want to do a thing where it's input and then you can, in here you can say what is your name and store that as a variable, name equals, and then print it. I'll just print name there. So it's Tim. That's another way to do it, which less code. Python's unreal for doing stuff that you don't need other. It's Java. If you wanted to do input, you would need to import a scanner. You would have to do all this stuff, but this is just input. Then if you want to do other stuff like lists, so you have all your friends, say friends, and you want all your friends' names. You want Tim, you want Bob, you want, I don't know, just G, just put G. So if I want to go, oh, man, I kind of want to, oh, that's time, not Tim, shit. Oh man, I want to say hello to Tim, but I hate Bob and G. I don't like them. So you want to go friend and 1. See, hello Bob. We didn't get what we wanted. It's because we put 1. If you look at this list, it's Tim. You have 1, but you have, if you normally think of it, it's 1, 2, 3. But to the computer, it's 0, 1, 2. So if I put 2, this would be G. Hello G. So you want 0, because let's start at 0. Tim. That's just the basics of string. We'll go into like string manipulation and shit like that, and like actually go into lists. This is just like a general, just you get there. Just we'll go into functions, we'll go into classes, all that shit. Like, so that's basically it.